Hello, guys. Good afternoon, and welcome to this space that we create Saturdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays in English and Thursdays in Espanol. And I am Dr. Yasmilde from EQUALLIBRIUM, and I this week is I wanted to ask for us to have a conversation on about family. Um, there are so many things that we can comment today about this because it's the part of family that I'm referring to is family dynamics. And those can be extremely complex and in a wide range. And so today I want to touch in some of them and see if we can explore, like pinpoint, where are you at? What is the nature of the dynamics of your family, and what is it that you feel you need to do or not regarding what's happening with you now. So the first thing that I think that we would have to ask ourselves is, okay, do we have what are our family dynamics? Do we actually have a relationship with all our family members or the closest to you? Are those dynamics or relationships good and stable, or are they strange and sporadic? The thing is that a lot of times people, when at some point in our interaction with our clients, friends, and it comes up the kind of pull or influence that family can have in whatever we're doing. People come to me from one or two different places most of the time. One is can't be because we are I kind of separated myself from those dynamics a while ago, or I am not at all like whoever, like my sibling, my father, my mother, or whatever it is that we were talking about. Or they come from the other spectrum, which is can be like they're super loving, they're super important in my life, I am super involved with them, there are no issues or problems. And whatever you are, and either in one of those two streams on some part of the spectrum, the thing is that if your life at any moment or time circumstances is happening around what the dynamics with your family are, either against or in favor of them, they are still a reference point for you, and as such an influence either for the better or for the worse, or for the neutral, or whatever you think it is. They are still a reference point for you to adopt or reject certain patterns of emotion or thought or behavior. And in that sense, they are important. They are part of what your living is about. So the thing is, are your interactions with them an important aspect of your life, and how are they important? And if it is a no, the answer, that's also important, because what I said, there's still a reference. Do you find yourself, and this one is an important one, do you find yourself ever wanting to fix, correct, rectify them in any way? Do you shape yourself after them or as different from them as you can? Are the emotions that you harbor regarding your family, are they bittersweet and first, or in a sense they can be frustrating, but you can't live without them? So if they are part of your conversation most of your day, then they're there, whatever it is. But there is another even possibility is that you have become a caregiver for one of them. And in that situation, your whole life revolves around that family member. And whatever the thing is, that whatever it is that you're at in this picture that I just brought for you, um, there is always these possibilities where you either resent them, you blame them for something, you want to protect them, or you want to cure them or fix them of something. And the thing is, you don't have to, or you, chances are you're not in purely one of those cases. You might be in all of them um, in different times, different circumstances in your life and in your different dynamics. The whole point of this conversation up to now is for you to notice, like to bring awareness into how complex all of this is, for you to realize where is it that you're at, what is your spectrum, because again, your chances are you're not going to be in one of these spots, but in several of them. So which one are there? Which are the ones that show the most for you? And are they the same for all members of your family? Do you relate the same to your mother and your father? And in this case, believe me, it is not relevant if they are living or they transcended already. Um, the relationship is there. The energy of that relationship is there and still affecting whatever is happening in your life. So is it the same for your father and your mother, for your siblings if you have them, for whoever helped to raise you, raising you, might be your grandparents or an aunt or an uncle, whatever it is, just take a minute to observe what are the emotions that come for you for each one of those relationships. And whatever the strength of that relationship, emotion, never mind the nature of the emotion, is going to tell you how relevant those people are in your current decision and patterns, either in favor or against. It doesn't matter. And there is one thing that being done, you becoming aware of how relevant that is in your days. The point that I want to bring to you is that whatever is going on, it is actually based in a huge part to the energy and those emotions that you're bringing to all of those interactions. Whatever you are expecting from the interaction, whatever you are feeling around the interaction, is what you are going to be manifesting. It is very hard for a person to show up in a uplifted, constructive, supportive way if your energy, even if you haven't opened your mouth, but if your energy when you come into the interaction is placing them in a way that where they are not going to be able to do that. If you are not expecting love, you are not going to get it. If you are not expecting support, it's not going to happen. If you don't think they are capable of something, they won't be. Not with you. They might with other people, because you have probably noticed yourself. Chances are you don't behave the same way with everybody. If you like the person, if you feel comfortable with the person, if you feel safe in your interaction, then you're going to express that part of you. But if you do not, then your chances are you'll probably be guarded and on alert, somehow aggressive, and all of those, and it's you, right? So what is the difference between one and the other one is that we are all reacting to the energy that we are creating together. And because of that, this is my suggestion for you, that if you are interested at all in shifting, changing the dynamics that you currently have with any or all members of your family, the answers are inside of you. And if you are seriously curious about this, if you want to take action on it, please send us a message. Send me a message. Let me know. We'll have a chat and we are going to discuss what are the possibilities, how we could help you, or what things for you to look for, maybe with other people or out there. But let's make it so that you are informed on what is exactly happening with you, and informed of what is available to you, and very relevant to what we're talking about. One of the ways in which we can shift that is through our emotions, through our pattern and emotion of emotions and emotional balance. And next week, we are having a beautiful and big event. We have invited 13 other speakers. They all coming from different spheres of what conforms our life, our social life, and how do we relate with others outside of family, our financial life, the way we move, the way we use our voice, the way we speak, the way we channel our emotions or are in touch with them or not. How do we move them through our body? I mean, 13 other people plus Donna and Dai that are going to be speaking in it, that we have invited to come together in an event that is going to happen over 2 days, September 22nd and September 23rd. The title of the event is From Emotionally Confused to Joyful. And the idea is to give you very specific, actionable tools or tips, things that you can use and apply right away, and so see an immediate or relatively fast shift in the way you feel, because that is going to influence the way that every single interaction happens in your life. So how about that? How do you about you join us to this free event that you are going to get bonuses because of if you show up live, but we are going to have a way in which make the replays available to you. We are going to share the sign up with you in the group, in LinkedIn if you're watching LinkedIn, in Instagram if that's how you are connecting with this, or in YouTube for those that are following us. And so you will have the chance to have access to all this wisdom and actionable content that is going to target your emotional resilience and your self-confidence when it comes to emotions and how to express them and connect with them. So this is a formal invitation. I hope you can join us. Register so that you can get all the juice out of it, and see you Saturday for our healing group that is going to be related to the family dynamics like we are talking about today. So enjoy your week. Subscribe, register to the event, and see you then. Love you all to pieces. Bye.